The biggest mistake people make is believing this is about the other person. Why do you want this person back in your life? If they were such an amazing person for you, would you be going to bed every night crying? Would you be on this video? Leaving a person, place, or situation that is toxic requires mental, emotional, and physical strength. Staying around will only bring you down, making you give more and more of yourself until there's nothing left. Meanwhile, this other person is gaining, okay? They don't respect you more for staying or enduring their poor treatment. It literally does not matter what they tell you. Whether they manipulated you into believing that you weren't doing enough, or you genuinely hold a subconscious belief of this, it will not make them want you more. Or what you do. You want this person so bad. You don't even see that it's making you appear less attractive. The more you do, the more you beg and bend, the more they'll want to see just how far you go until you break. This is a sad place for us to be. Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alyssa. Welcome to the potential series. We'll discuss why it's hard to move on from a toxic person or situation, what this says about you as a person, and how you can become the type of person who can choose to walk away and choose themselves. At the start, it's always good. Great even. In the back of your mind, you know that something's on. Instead of leaning into that, listening to your inner self, you stay. They seem perfect, like a dream come true. You believe that this perfection is true. They continue to present this best version. You eat it up. Belief in them will inevitably grow stronger. This isn't the only reason we fall in love so quickly. The real reason is far darker than you think. When another person can just come and take up space in your life, what life will you have left? This is called engulfment. Don't let someone run the narrative. Don't let someone run the narrative of your time, okay? Only get a limited amount of hours in a day. Imagine a person, a virtual stranger, taking up that time in your life and not benefiting you. You have less time to focus on you and more to devote to them. I guess in the beginning, you're probably the type of person who prefer to have a full schedule. A whole person with career, goals, dreams, hobbies. This is normal. Everybody should have their own interests. What happens if your partner becomes a replacement for this? You will lose yourself and your identity in the process. Hear ye, hear ye. This is before they even proved their trustworthiness, which is a big red flag. This will make you easy to conquer and easy to play games with. The hardest attachment to break free from is anxious attachment. When you and this other person engulf each other, where's the room to be your own person? The decline or devaluation. Now imagine you've grown comfortable and you feel safe with them. Now they just turn cold. You become desperate, clinging on to the version in the beginning, the sweet or thoughtful him or her, asking if they're okay, wondering what you did wrong, replaying conversations, rereading old text messages, chasing them even more. Yet they seem even less and less interested. Like a gas tank running on empty, you try even more. And you're thinking, what is going to work? How do I get that version back? The mind is fully engaged now, wanting the good feelings to come back. You believe this person makes you happy because of the dopamine high that you were on. It was with them, so they must be the cause. That's what your subconscious is thinking. Because we crave this again, the brain will do anything to get it back. It's a trap. It will drive them further away. This frantic energy is not the answer. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, it persists. The pullback, withdrawal, may have been deliberate. It could also be coincidental. Either way, it causes symptoms of strong desire to get those feel-good chemicals back. So why did this happen? If you think the missing part of your life is a person and you hold the belief that you're incomplete without them, you will attract someone to fill that void. The problem is we are all flawed and imperfect. Beautiful, but not perfect. Placing people high on a pedestal gives them rank that they never earned nor asked for. The hardest part is you may have initially been apprehensive, yet proceeded to allow it to grow. This ignoring of our instinct stems from not trusting ourselves. If you do not trust in you, you will seek it in something or somebody else and end up disappointed in the end. Also, if you do not get adequate care in the childhood, it leaves you even more likely to accept control tactics like love bombing, gaslighting, or manipulation. Please seek professional help to guide you through this healing process. Your inner child is essentially craving what it did not get and willing to do anything to get it. Even loss of self-respect, the heartbreak. You feel blindsided, right? Betrayed. Hurt is an understatement. How could they do this to you? But the reality paints a different picture. How could they not? You gave yourself up so easy. Your heart, your mind, your soul to a complete stranger. Even if you thought that you knew them, the real truth is you didn't at all. This is the hardest part for people to come to terms with. The long nights and plans are gone in seemingly the blink of an eye. As you look back, you discover a devastating truth. They probably never meant any of that. Separation is often a very sensitive time for some people, often leaving lasting effects on the mind and body, especially if the bond was deep. This is important to acknowledge. Hold space for the hurt. The alternative is to bury the pain, distracting yourself with unhealthy habits like smoking, drinking, or reckless activities. This will not bring them back, unfortunately, and it will not solve the root problem. You may not be thinking of yourself at this time, only them and what you had. This is okay, but at some point, our attention has to turn inward. Look within, ask yourself, like who I was in that relationship, at that job, with this organization, or have I lost sight of the true me? Don't stay here. You have to get up and don't give up. This is teaching you something very, very valuable. Something that if we acknowledge it will take us very, very far. So it's over, right? Maybe for right now or indefinitely. But what about you? Is the relationship with yourself gone too? I want you to think about this. Did I pay attention to me or lose it to gain theirs? Did I pay attention to me or lose it to gain theirs? Over time. This is very important. If we miss this step, we risk going back, seeing in them what we lack in ourselves. A toxic cycle. Instead of making them the answer, make yourself that. You are good enough. Tell yourself, I like me even if they don't. Someone's lack of validation is not reflective of my inner worth. I will do the work. No chasing, no begging, no texting, no calling, no long voice notes. That's the road you want to avoid if you can, because it will further prove that you feel lack without this other person. And if they treated you less than what you deserve, this is especially counterproductive, even embarrassing. Will they learn the lesson if you come back? No, they won't. This is rewarding bad behavior. Then the tactics and the antics might become worse because they'll know that they have you right where they want you and they know that it's working. Not give them the satisfaction. If they cannot grow with you, then you must do so without them. Put yourself at number one, never at number two. Moving on is not losing them. It's about gaining yourself back after this hurt. Saying, I love myself and who I'm becoming more and more every single day. More than I love this person who did not love me. You know that you're worth more. So stop settling for less. It's a losing game. Never go backwards in life. You won't find anything back there but the version of you who accepted least and gave the most. Start the growth. Do the work. Your future self will thank you. All right, everybody, that is the end of today's video. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, hope that you enjoyed and got something out of this. If you have any questions, be sure to leave those below. If you enjoyed this video, please share and give it a like, as well as if you're not already subscribed and you want to join the family and hop on the potential series with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. My socials are linked below. I have started to post a few of the content from YouTube Shorts onto TikTok. That is at TheAlyssaJen, 2 N's. And you can go ahead and follow me there if you'd like to support me on that platform. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I do wish all of you a lovely, beautiful day. Remember to please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.